What is up, everybody? It is your boy Mike Mills again, back with another video. I know it's been a couple weeks, but I formally wanted to make a video about like what's been going on. I know if y'all been watching my shorts and whatnot, y'all kind of have everything that's been like happening these past few weeks, but I want to make a formal video about exactly what's going on, like the timeline of everything of what's been happening with me in regarding to like my current company MSC, or me trying to get over with Noah, and like what's the differences and this and that. So first and foremost, as y'all know, I did get my upgrade with MSC. I am officially an engine utility, EU, or an oiler for any other company. I did get that, so I checked into the pool or the hall August 11th, and I've been waiting to get a ship since then. I'm just now finding out like a couple days ago from our engine detailer, or the engine utility detailer was like, hey, yeah, you've been non-fit for duty, whatever, whatever. And mind you, I think I remember going non-fit, but I didn't do it myself. The other detailer was like, hey, we're gonna make you non-fit until August 11th. And I was like, okay, cool. So on August 11th, I checked back into the pool. Everything's been good. I did all the things that I needed to do as far as medical, like hearing tests and all this stuff. So I'm fit for duty. So from August 11th all the way till now, I just been checking into the pool every week, pretty much every day, which is an email. It's just an email saying, hey, yeah, I'm checked in, blah, blah, blah. So I've been doing that every day. And then to yesterday, I got an email from, I guess she's the engine utility detailer. She told me, she's like, hey, yeah, you've been not fit for duty for the past blah, blah. I was like, she was like, can you explain why? I was like, well, I'm not fit for duty. That's what I told her. Because she gave me the email last night on Saturday, which is not normal. But I responded, I was like, hey, I'm fit for duty. I don't know where the non-fit for duty status came from. And she sent me an email from back to like 2017. And I'm like, what? This has been resolved like almost almost a decade ago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not exactly sure what that was. But then she corrected it. And it was like, oh, from this date to this date. I was like, well, no, I've been fit for duty since August 11th. Or I haven't just heard anything back. So if there's any issues, just let me know. And then she hasn't responded yet. But again, it's the weekend, so I assume she wouldn't be responding. Other than that, as far as Noah goes, I did, as a lot of y'all know if y'all been watching my shorts, my TikTok, or my Instagram or whatever, where I put in an application, found out I got it, did an interview, blah, blah, blah. Then they said, yeah, you've formally been offered a position. Do you accept, blah, blah, blah. And I said, yes, of course. And then I did the drug test, background check, all that stuff. And then the background check just kicked back like a couple days ago saying, hey, you missed this part. And it was like, mind you, it was just like, hey, you forgot to put a checkbox for school. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So it took y'all 3 weeks just to tell me to fix that part. And then I fixed it, send it back to the guy. He was like, oh yeah, everything's good. He sent it back to whoever he got it sent to, because Noah is still another government entity. So that's still whoever got to go to. And then hopefully it doesn't take as long as it did the first time, because everything's correct now. And then after that, I'm literally just waiting for orientation to start for Noah, because once orientation starts, I officially can make the full switch from MSC to Noah. I just have to wait until that officially happens. And they keep saying don't quit your job until it's official, but mind you, it's two government entities, so I personally don't get why it's like, if you already know that I'm getting hired here, why don't you guys send the information to the other government agency and then have all this information switched over? I don't know why I have to be the one to do everything, but I mean, it is what it is. But they said, yeah, still don't quit your job yet, because whatever, whatever. I'm not sure why, but I'm not going to quit my job. I'm just waiting. I just ready to get back to work. There's some things that I want to do now, as far as like some things I want to manage my money with. I want to do things with my money. So I'm ready to get on a ship, regardless of who it is, MSC or Noah, so I can start doing the things that I want to do. I'm already kind of, what I wanted to do in December is kind of gone now, because I'm not going to be here obviously now, because it's already September, and I'm going to at least do 5 months. So that's September, October, November, December, January. You know what I'm saying? I at least wanted to do 5 months or 4 months. So with it already being September, the 4 months is going to be into December. So I can't do it. What I was trying to do was trying to make it to a Christmas market with my cousin for, you know, the perfumes that I bought from Dubai and all the other places. I bought some. I wanted to make enough bottles and then and be able to do the market in December with my cousin and see if I might make money that way. And if from the last time I did it, it was good money. I enjoyed it. I made like $1,000 off of a little bit of product, and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty easy. You know, no, I won't say it's easy, but I was like, this is pretty fun, and I enjoyed it. So I definitely want to do it again, but I knew the Christmas market was going to be a big one, so I'm a little saddened that I'm not going to be able to make that. But with that being said, the next ship, no matter what, I will be going out as an oiler, and I'm excited about that. I want to leave with Noah, but I'm cool if it ends up being MSC. The issue is with MSC, they're very unorganized, and I'm starting to learn that Noah is also. I don't want to say they're super unorganized also, but there's some organization skills over there are lacking over there also, because they're asking for paperwork that I sent. Like, I remember they asked me for a specific letter saying why I don't want to take any immunizations or whatever. The same day she sent me that email, I submitted my letter to the people that same day. And then I'm just now getting back a couple weeks later. So like, oh yeah, did you ever send that blah, blah, blah? I'm like, whoa, I did it the same day and you're tagged in the email. And then I made sure I was right and I sent it. I was like, yeah, I sent it to the right place. But I resent it again. So just to make sure I know for a fact that they got it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just one of those things. Like, I'm trying to get away from that with MSC. And don't get me wrong, a lot of things that I've noticed with Noah, it is better than MSC in regarding like organizational skills. Like, admin is better, but they still fall into like the same negative aspects that MSC holds. You know what I'm saying? Not being organized, not being on top of admin. You know what I'm saying? That's the things I don't like. You know what I'm saying? But my biggest thing is I'm trying to be in the States more, and I'm trying to be off the ship on time every time. You know what I'm saying? From what I've heard from most people, when it comes to Noah, you're getting off the ship on time, and I'm definitely going to be in the States. Not exactly where I want to be in the States, but I'll be in the States. And that's perfectly fine with me. I don't really want to go overseas anymore. I just don't want to do it anymore. Unless it's literally for fun only. But with me not drinking anymore, I don't have a desire to be overseas. It doesn't appeal to me anymore. So, and that's if I go anywhere. Don't get me wrong, I'd still love going to Europe and stuff like that. But right now I'm not in the mood to go overseas. But, yeah, with that being said, also, do I really want to go with MSC right now if I end up having to get on a ship with them? Not particularly, because I know I'm going overseas, and knowing how life is, that they're probably going to send me back to the Middle East, and I don't want to go back to the Middle East, to be honest. Even though I may not be going back there, but in my heart, I'm pretty sure I'm going back to the Middle East, and I just don't want to. I actually never want to go back anymore, but yeah, that's just kind of how life goes for me, which is why I was trying to get away from MSC, because they just keep sending me to the same places. But a lot of people has been asking me like, oh yeah, is MSC not a good job? Is this and that? And I'm like, it's hard for me to say. Like, yeah, MSC is good. Like, you're going to make money. I'll probably make more money with MSC than I would have with Noah. But there's a catalyst there. But MSC, you're gone. Like, that's it. You're gone. And you have to deal with the nonsensical admin. And then the biggest thing is, now they said they're working on it, which they maybe have. I got off the ship on time-ish, you know what I'm saying, this last time. So maybe they really are working on it, like, when it comes to getting off the ship on time, making sure your pay is correct. But I don't know, it just feels like everything just runs so slow. But it is the government. No, I feel the same thing with Noah. Things just run a little too slow for me. Am I planning on sticking around with Noah or sticking around with MSC? I don't know. I don't really particularly want to stay with the government, but I've already been in for almost 11 years as far as like being in the government. So I was like, I might as well do a full 20 so I can get that government pension. But I'm just tired of it. They're not, the government itself, whether it be who, it doesn't really matter who's in office in that regard, but the government itself working for it is just, it's always been a headache to me. I'm like, man, I really wish I did go with SIU first. But at the same time, I wouldn't have a lot of things that I have now if I did. And I wouldn't have met a lot of the people that I've met if I went SIU first. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know, but what else can I touch up on? Also, if y'all haven't really been following me on Instagram or TikTok, please follow me there. You know what I'm saying? I do post more consistently there. Don't get me wrong, I post here also, but I notice a lot of y'all that do watch my content regularly, y'all don't really watch my shorts like that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if y'all do, y'all do. But I'm gonna be posting them here also. But definitely, if you want like more of an updates, like instead of just this, if you want more of an updates, check out my shorts or follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Like I really talk about exactly what's going on when it comes to my life and when it comes to whether it be MSC or NOAA. Once I officially make the switch, I probably won't be talking about MSC as much. If I do, it's mainly like in comparison, like, oh yeah, this is how it was with MSC. Now that I'm here with NOAA, this is how it is. You know what I'm saying? I might do that. And of course, I'll answer any questions that I can answer in regarding to MSC life. You know what I'm saying? But there's so much things that I'm ready to like wash my hands with. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to worry about MSC no more. I'm ready to make this switch. And if anything, if I don't like NOAA, if I go over there and I don't like it and I'm like, man, I don't like it here, I like it better when I was with MSC, I'll make the switch back. But I won't switch until after I get another upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go to, while I'm with NOAA, of course I'm gonna try to get my junior engineer license or my reefer electrician, whichever one, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna aim for the junior engineer because I think that's what they have with NOAA. So I'll get my junior engineer endorsement, and then that'll be the very minimum that I would need before me to even think about switching back to MSC. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going back to MSC in a lower grade or the same position that I am now if I leave. You know what I'm saying? I gotta at least come back as a junior. But really, what I would really want to come back as an already licensed officer. It would be great for me to, if I stick with NOAA, everything's good, then I get my license. And if I realize like, hey, you know, I want to go back to like traveling overseas for real again, then I'll make the switch back to MSC. But if I thoroughly enjoy NOAA and the money's good enough for me to be like, yeah, this is good, I'll stick around all the way until I get my license. You know what I'm saying? I'm perfectly content like with where I stay. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say I'm loyal to companies, but I stuck with MSC for a decade, you know what I'm saying? So if NOAA's good and I like it, then I'll stick with them for however long I'm gonna stick with them. But if I realize, hey, I want to upgrade, I want to do different things, then I might make the switch back, or I might go to a completely different company. There's other companies besides just a government entities in regard to the maritime. I remember I was trying to get a couple companies out in, or I was trying to get with a couple of companies out in Texas. I might check them out, but I'm more likely will want to get that after I get my license, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just a couple things that's been going on with me. If y'all have any questions in regarding anything, you can always hit me up, hit my DMs, or just comment in the video. I respond to every comment. I have nothing better to do, especially when I'm home and I'm chilling. I have nothing better to do. I will respond to every comment. But if you have like a personal question that you want to ask me, you can always hit my DMs. I can't answer everything. Sometimes y'all be asking stuff that's just kind of like, well, I don't know what to tell you because I didn't go through that same experience that you are going through. Anything to do with like, oh, if I have a criminal record or if I have anything to do with that, I can't really answer because I didn't go through that. You know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to keep that in mind. And I also can't tell you like, oh, what's life like in the deck department, this and that. I'm like, I can't tell you that either because I've only been in the engine and the supply. So y'all do sometimes like ask me like deep questions in that regard. I'm like, yo, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to think I'm brushing y'all off. I'm not brushing you off. I just don't know, you know? But yeah, other than that, I hope everybody's having a good day. Don't forget to hit that like and hit that subscribe. And again, I'm gonna try to make more content. I know I've been lacking in regards to like long form content, but I think I'm about to jump back into it. I forgot how much I do enjoy making long form content. It's easy to just talk to you guys. But yeah, love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Deuces.